Did you know there's a small poultry farm in Bungoma with just 50 layers, but they collect 48 eggs every single day? No fancy feeds, no imported additives, just a clever, cheap mix of turmeric and garlic powder. That's it. Now compare that to what many farmers face: birds that eat well but lay few eggs, if any. You walk into the coop every morning hoping for a miracle, but instead you find dirty litter, half-empty nests, and only 10 or 12 eggs. And yet, you're spending $30 per week on feed. That math doesn't math. I've seen it again and again. You do everything right, or so you think. Clean water, good lighting, balanced rations, but production just stalls. Then you hear a neighbor is using turmeric. Another one swears by garlic. You wonder, is this just village gossip, or is there real science behind it? Today, let's settle that once and for all. In this video, you'll learn the real reason your hens might not be laying and how a simple turmeric-garlic powder mix can turn things around fast. Not only will you get more eggs, but your bird's immunity, gut health, and feed conversion will improve naturally. We'll break it down with science, real farmer results, exact dosages, and common mistakes to avoid. So if you care about healthier chickens and better profits, give this video a like, share it with another farmer, subscribe so you don't miss proven tips like this, and tell me where you're watching from around the world. I want to know if this struggle is global, because in Kenya, it's real. Let's get cracking. Every poultry farmer has one dream: a tray of eggs per day. Whether you have 10 layers or 100, that steady egg supply is your heartbeat. But let's be honest, many times your layers just don't perform. You're not alone. Across Kenya and Africa at large, this is one of the most common frustrations. A farmer from Juja told me, "Dominic, I have 60 birds, but I'm getting only 20 eggs a day. What am I doing wrong?" He had the structure, feeders, and commercial mash, but no production. Another farmer from Kisii had the same problem. Only her case was worse: hens eating heavily, pooping loose, with dull feathers and swollen faces. What's the hidden culprit here? In most cases, it's not one big thing. It's a combination: poor gut health, low immunity, toxin buildup, and silent inflammation in the reproductive tract. Your birds are alive, but not thriving, and that's costing you real money. If you're feeding 100 birds and getting just 30 eggs, that's 70 birds consuming feed without giving you income. At current prices, you're losing over $200 monthly. That's rent money. That's school fees. Now imagine if you could recover even half of those losses, just by mixing two ingredients you can find in any Kenyan kitchen. Let me show you how. Let's dive deeper into why turmeric and garlic actually work, and why they've become so popular among farmers who mix science with tradition. Start with turmeric. This golden spice isn't just for pilau. It contains a compound called curcumin, which has powerful anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and antimicrobial properties. In poultry, curcumin improves liver function, protects the gut lining, and helps balance the microbiota. This means better digestion, stronger immunity, and more efficient use of nutrients, especially calcium and amino acids critical for egg formation. One 2018 study published in the Journal of Animal Physiology and Animal Nutrition showed that adding turmeric powder to layer diets improved egg production, shell quality, and yolk color. Birds fed 1 to 2 grams per kilo of turmeric laid more eggs and had fewer signs of reproductive tract inflammation. Now to garlic. This is more than just a smell deterrent for thieves. Garlic contains allicin, a bioactive compound with proven antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, and antiparasitic properties. In poultry, garlic supports respiratory health, boosts immunity, repels internal parasites, and improves appetite. A 2020 trial from the International Journal of Veterinary Science and Research found that layers given garlic powder at 1 to 3 grams per kilo of feed had significantly higher laying rates, better FCR, and lower mortality due to coccidiosis and E. coli outbreaks. When you combine turmeric and garlic, you're not just adding spices, you're creating a natural synergistic blend that detoxifies the liver, reduces gut pathogens, improves feed utilization, and strengthens the immune system. All these lead to one thing: more and better quality eggs. And the best part? There's no withdrawal period, no residue, and no resistance issues like with synthetic drugs. Farmers say, science eco, but does it work on the ground? Let me show you how we use it.
Hi there, my name's Peter and I've been raising chickens for over 10 years now. Layers, broilers, even some indigenous birds. Let me be honest, before I found this book, I was struggling. Feed prices were going up, Antibiotics were becoming less effective and my flock just wasn't performing like it used to. Then I came across The Organic Chicken Farmer's Guide by Dominic Ngafo and Mugweru Isaac. I decided to buy it, and I'll tell you something. It changed everything on my farm. This guide isn't theory, it's practical. It shows you how to use local, affordable things like garlic, neem, turmeric, aloe vera, even charcoal, to keep your birds healthy and productive. I started small. I tried the moringa and garlic in the water for a week. I noticed improved appetite, less coughing, and better energy. Now, I've built my own small black soldier fly setup for protein, and I'm using fermented feeds regularly. My birds are growing faster, my eggs are bigger. I'm saving money, and I haven't used antibiotics in months. The best part? The book is easy to understand. It speaks our language, not complicated science. And it's available in English, French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Indonesian, so anyone can use it. If you're serious about poultry farming and want to move forward the smart way, scan the QR code you see on your screen or click the link in the description and the pinned comment. This book worked for me. I believe it can work for you too.
Here's the exact method I've recommended to over 300 farmers, and it's working consistently, especially for smallholders with under 200 birds. Start with fresh, clean garlic bulbs. Peel and sun-dry them if you're making powder manually. For easier use, buy pre-dried garlic powder from agro shops or trusted feed suppliers. Do the same for turmeric. Ensure it's food grade and not laced with fillers. Dosage. For every 1 kilo of feed, mix in 2 grams of turmeric powder, 2 grams of garlic powder. That's a combined 4 grams per kilo or 400 grams per 100 kilo bag of feed. Mix thoroughly into dry feed. If using wet mash or fermented feed, mix the powders in clean lukewarm water, let sit 10 to 15 minutes, then blend into the feed. Feeding schedule. Use the turmeric-garlic blend continuously for 5 days, then pause for 2 days. Repeat weekly. In times of stress, like after vaccination, transport, cold spells, or signs of egg drop, give for 7 days straight. A real case study from a farmer in Machakos with 100 improved local layers showed this. Before using the blend, she averaged 42 to 48 eggs daily. After 2 weeks of consistent use, production rose to 72 to 78 eggs daily. Feed intake remained stable. She cut down on antibiotics, and bird mortality dropped to 0 during that month. Common mistakes to avoid: don't overdose. More isn't always better. Excess turmeric can reduce palatability, and excess garlic can cause gut irritation. Stick to 2 grams each per kilo. Don't mix into hot feed or boiling water. Heat destroys active compounds. Don't buy from unknown vendors. Adulterated powders are a big problem. Check for expiry dates and source integrity. Don't use moldy or caked powders. These often contain aflatoxins. Always observe your birds. After 3 to 5 days, you should see brighter combs, tighter droppings, and stronger eggshells. Now, some of you are probably asking, Dominic, isn't this just old school kienyeji stuff? Is there real proof this works? I hear you. Let's break down the objections. Objection 1. I've used garlic before. It didn't work. Response: did you use the right dosage? Was it fresh or moldy? Did you mix it well or just sprinkle it on top? The method matters as much as the ingredient. Objection 2. This is not in commercial layer rations, so how can it be legit? Response: commercial rations aim for baseline results at scale, not optimal health. Think of turmeric and garlic as supplements, not core feed ingredients. Just like you add vitamins during stress, you can add natural boosters. Objection 3. Won't the egg taste like garlic? Response: at the recommended dosage, the flavor doesn't carry over. If your birds smell too strong, reduce garlic to 1 gram per kilo. But most farmers report no change in egg taste. Objection 4. Isn't this unscientific? Response: on the contrary, turmeric and garlic have dozens of peer-reviewed studies showing benefits in poultry. Even the Food and Agriculture Organization promotes ethno-veterinary plant use when scientifically validated and farmer-tested. This isn't guesswork. It's grounded in biology and field results. So, what's the takeaway? First, your birds don't need more feed. They need better nutrient absorption, gut health, and natural immunity. Turmeric and garlic deliver just that. Second, this is not a miracle. It's a method. It works if you stay consistent, source good quality powders, and apply it correctly. Third, small changes like this can shift your farm from losses to profit. Imagine adding 20 more eggs daily without spending more on feed. That's over $30 extra income per month from a flock of just 50 birds. Here's your action plan starting today. Go to a trusted agrovet and buy 100 grams of garlic powder and 100 grams of turmeric powder. Weigh out 2 grams of each per kilo of feed and mix well. Feed this blend for 5 days, pause 2, and repeat. Track your egg count daily and observe the change. Message me or comment with your results. I want to hear your farm's story. Let's stop thinking only vaccines or chemicals are the solution. Sometimes the secret is already in your kitchen. If this helped you, hit the like button, subscribe for weekly poultry tips, and share this with a farmer who needs it. We rise together. This is Dominic, your poultry vet and consultant in Kenya, helping you raise healthier flocks and better profits, one egg at a time. Till next time, stay blessed and keep those eggs coming.